I'm Johnny Scoville, and this is Chase the Heat. So, you know why it's good to live in the moment? Dogs do that. You know that? Dogs don't really remember yesterday. I mean, they remember the mailman and things like that, and they have no concept of tomorrow. So dogs live in the moment. We need to be more like dogs. Anyhow, I'm living in the moment because, very soon pod season's gone. But today it's not. I've got two beauties. This is a comparison video, as you saw from the thumbnail and the title. This is a mustard TRex. All right, a mustard TRex, contorted and twisted. It's just amazing. And this is a TRex, even more twisted and contorted. It's just incredible looking. So I'm gonna do a taste comparison. I should tell you what I think is gonna happen first before I eat it. Man, there's like dirt on this. I didn't wash the pod. Eat a pound of dirt before you die, so not too worried. All right, so here's what I think is going to happen. I think they're going to be fairly similar in heat. I think the yellow is going to taste a lot better to me. Could be wrong though. Man, I'm wrong a lot, huh? If you have any idea. Anyway, let's what should I eat first? I'll do the yellow one first. What a crazy interior this pod has. Just looks crazy. Here is the just the TRex in stunning Robbie vision. Love you, Robbie Robertson. Look at that twisted, contorted mess of a pepper. Look at the just incredible looking. If my intestines could become a pepper, I think this is what it would look like. Okay, so smells fruity. I shouldn't be looking for anything, but I'm looking for citrus notes because a lot of times in yellow pods you have these citrus notes, but I'm not picking really up here. Maybe a little. Yeah, actually I am a little. All right, guys, so this is a TRex. Now, these peppers were grown by Randy Keaton from Keatley Farms. He's smoking 25 pounds of peppers today. Very, very cool. He says it's the first time the smoke is hot. And man, I have to tell you, I believe that. 100%. Absolutely. Mustard gas. I believe it. Anyway, this is, I shouldn't say mustard gas, I should say pepper spray. Anyhow, here is the TRex. I'm Johnny Scoville, and this beautiful day. This is Chase the Heat. All right, so the TRex, it had citrus notes, not really strong, but certainly there were citrus notes in that. It tasted fruity, kind of a bright flavor. If you eat a chocolate pod, it doesn't really have a bright flavor. Green pods, yellow pods sometimes have a crisp, bright kind of flavor, and that tasted bright, if that makes any sense to you. Oddly enough, it's not burning my mouth so much as it is my throat, which is not something I remember from TRex peppers. I've eaten so many peppers though, so. The burn is it's pretty smooth in how it's climbing. A non-chili head, somebody that's not used to heat at all would be, they wouldn't really like it. It'd be very, very hot. Like so much hotter than a jalapeno or a habanero. It really is a very warm pepper. It was slightly floral, but not objectionably floral. Sometimes if you have too much floral, it can be, for me anyway, it's a problem. Straight floral is a problem. If it's got floral with a little bit of bitterness, I really enjoy that. But floral by itself, wow. Dropped that pod and caught it twice. Pod just wants to hit the ground. It just does. Okay, now that the heat's sort of peaked out, let's talk a little bit about the heat on this, on the first one. A non-chili would be a problem. You're a chili head and you like hot stuff, this is probably a 7. And I can even see a chili head saying 8. It's pretty warm. Here's a very, very shining, wet-looking mustard T-Rex. Really neat interior. I want to read a comment that I got, which is pretty cool. In the earlier video today, I mentioned that I sometimes have a challenge describing the flavor of mustard in a pod. It's a difficult thing for me to describe, and this was very helpful. I want you to listen to this. This is from Marcus Toole. So Marcus, thank you, bro. Listen to this. The best I can come up with for describing the flavor of a mustard pod is that the flavor is kind of intermediate between pepper flavor, spinach, and mustard greens. It has flavor notes of all 3. Man, that's so good. You know, if you ever had collard greens or spinach, you know what I mean? It will have that kind. That was brilliant. You know, it's funny. My palate has gotten much better over the years at describing pods and sauces. Part of that is because my tolerance is really high and I'm able to taste things that a lot of people aren't able to taste, but I'm getting better at describing what it is I'm able to taste. So it's one of the things that has happened. Of course, if you make 4,000, you know, it's a lot of videos. All right, so let's eat this mustard T-Rex and see what kind of burn it can put on me. You can get the smell on. Very odd. Deceiving as can be. You know what that smells like to me? It doesn't smell like a typical mustard pod. In fact, it doesn't even smell like a super hot. You know what this smells like to me? I'm being 100% honest with you. A jalapeno. It smells very, very much like a jalapeno. But here's the funny thing. It ain't gonna burn like a jalapeno. Let's hope not. Let's hope it really hurts. It is what it is, people. I'm Johnny Scoville, the mustard T-Rex. This is JC. I like that pepper. Do you know what that pepper tasted like? A more earthy version and a hotter version of a jalapeno. For real. I had that green flavor, bright, a little earthy, but very jalapeno-like. That would make it a spectacular salsa. Boy, you know what? A T-Rex salsa would be really, really cool. You get a mustard T-Rex and a T-Rex. I'm waiting for the chocolate T-Rex. Someone's probably doing it. I wouldn't doubt it if Randy was. That one's hotter than the yellow one. Because it isn't the standard increase in heat. It was way more noticeable. So that's an 8, maybe a 9 for a chili head. Someone who likes hot stuff. For somebody who's not a chili head, it's a memory that you would carry on until your last breath. I've said that before, but that's one of my favorite things about what we do. With the products that we make, when we go to shows, somebody will come up to, like everybody that's ever walked up to our booth and said, give me the hottest thing you got. And we did. I promise you they remember that today. The burn on that second one, it was way hotter. It really was. The burn is cooking my throat. Very, very nice. It's still actually climbing. Ended up being a little hotter than I think I think I said 8 or 9. That's at 8 or 9 all day. It's a hot one. I didn't think I'd like the flavor of the mustard pod better than the yellow, but I do. That mustard pod was great. You know, if you like, I don't know, maybe it's just me. That just tastes like a thermonuclear jalapeno is what it tasted like to me. And it's a migratory burn. Wow, it's moving forward now, which is unusual. That's not something that happens a lot. Usually wherever the burn is where it parks and just kind of stays there. Now the burn is kind of leaving my throat a little bit and moving forward. You love the sound of little kids. My favorite noise is breaking. One of my favorite noises is breaking glass. For some reason, I just love the sound of breaking glass. But I also love the sound of kids' laughter and little kids playing. Like that. Do you love that? Oh, it's so cute. All right, so great pause. I think a TRex salsa with a bunch of TRex in there would be very, very cool. TRex sauce would be cool too. The name TRex is great. It's a great name for a pepper. It's peaked out. That probably got to a 3 for me with both peppers. But great heat. Very, very enjoyable. Do you know, if I could feel this burn forever and it never went away, it wouldn't hurt, it wouldn't bum me out. But if they said you're cursed, the burn you have in your mouth is never going to go away, I'd be okay with that. You'd never fall asleep driving. You might have trouble falling asleep, period. But I bet I could do it. I know it sounds kind of crazy. I get sad when the burn goes away. I really do. That's why I don't drink milk. That's why I drink water whenever I drink anything, because water tends to make it worse. Goes back to that strange relationship I have with pain. It is what it is. Anyway, we're going to wrap it up. Randy Keaton from Keatley Farms. You'll see him in the description box. What a great dude. Please, there's not much left. You know why he's smoking a lot of peppers? Because he doesn't want them to go bad. If you want peppers right now, you can get some of the most exotic peppers that you've ever had in your life right now by going to the description box, clicking the link for Randy Keaton. Yesterday I did a video, and in the video, I talk about where you can get these. Someone said, hey, where can I get these peppers? What that is somebody who's making the question before they ever watch the video. I don't mind answering questions, but when questions are already answered in the video, chances are that's all you do is. But anyway, if you ever want peppers, go to the description box in the video that you're watching, and there'll be a link for the grower in the description box. But Randy Keaton's a wonderful guy, just a good person. Great family, very solid grower. So if you want some scary hot peppers right now, reach out to him, tell him I sent you. Right there is our pepper. If you click the pepper, you're part of this thing. The bus stops, door swings wide open, you get on. Not a bad seat on the bus. If you don't, right, Charlie? If you don't want to miss a video, click the bell for notification. You'll see a drop box come down, then select all so you don't miss anything. But the real way you're not going to miss anything is just by visiting us daily anyway. Come on. It's not like you're on YouTube every day anyway. You are. Just come see us. Right here is the lifeboat. If you or anybody you know has any sort of addiction, whether it's a kid or a friend or you or a father or mother, anybody, please get on the lifeboat every day, 5 days a week, I should say. 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. He'll be going live tonight, but you're never going to watch a show where you don't take something away that can help you with somebody, yourself or somebody else that you know. Please check it out. It doesn't have to be a life like that. But really, take it from me. Right there are more videos. Hey, I love you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'm Johnny Scoville, and this was Chase the Heat.